So with respect to, sometimes people ask, should I fake it till I make it, until you actually have a deeper sense of self-confidence? That's an interesting question. I'm not a big fan of faking anything. I think if we get shown to be an imposter or a fraud, I think it can actually do us more harm in the long term. But sometimes there is that element of actually saying, go with faith, actually step forward and say it'll turn out okay in the end. But I don't like the idea of deception as a way of trying to prove that we're confident. So what I say to people as confidence is confidence, think of it as a process as opposed to a position. So I will see on CVs and personal statements all the time, people saying, I'm a confident, motivated, passionate person, as if these are things they possess. But I can be very confident in one context, and then you put me, for example, on a dance floor, I'm not very confident at all. So that's more about task confidence. Do I believe that I can learn to dance one day? If I decided to, perhaps I could. So it's this idea that it's a process. There's a way of going forward. And core feedback for confidence is giving people feedback using verbs and adverbs, i.e. doing words. You're doing this well because. You're doing this less effectively because. As opposed to giving people feedback using more nouns and adjectives, you're amazing, trying to build your confidence up without telling you why. And that's a self-esteem inflation. Which actually what happens is when you feel, or I feel, by boosting myself up, by telling them what I am in terms of noun and adjectives, I'm amazing, I'm the best, I'm fantastic, is when I fall, I'll fall harder. And I don't have a process to go back to be able to pick up where I fell and get back on. So I hope that makes sense. It's a very subtle but a very, very significant difference in our confidence and our resilience and our motivation. The belief there's a process and a path that we can learn and master versus the belief that we are somehow special, which is a very fickle form of confidence.